Welcome arm wrestlers, I am Pradeep from Arm Wrestling News and I have got 3 important news updates for you today. And don't worry, have some patience, the topic in the thumbnail will be covered in the end. Michael Todd has almost recovered from COVID and pneumonia and he is getting ready to touch the top once again. In his own words, he will slay as many giants as he needs to get to the number 1 spot once again. And he is willing to do anything to reach that top spot, to reach to a 300 pounds pancake version of himself. Michael is going to IFA Worlds, which is scheduled to be held in Orlando, Florida in USA from 16th September to 20th September this month. He will be competing in the Masters Super Heavyweight division, that is 40 plus years of age. Maybe Michael is just preparing himself for the future and the fact that he is still recovering could be the reason why he is not competing in the senior class. Experienced people are saying that this is going to be the most dilute world's tournament in terms of level of arm wrestling talent because many dominant nations will not be competing because of travel restrictions and a very high number of people are expected to go there to show up there because there were no qualifiers in most places. So now even the new guys can get to claim that they have competed in a world championship. Usually only arm wrestlers are interested in watching world tournaments, world championships because it is really difficult to enjoy watching tournaments, to be honest. But since Michael Todd is competing and he will be filming and uploading on his channel, I think it would be enough to make a lot of new fans interested in watching tournaments as well, not just super matches. I wish more pro famous arm wrestlers competed in world's tournaments every year, once a year, either in WAF or Zloty or IFA, so that new fans enjoy and learn more about tournaments. Anyways, tell me in the comments, why do you think Michael chose to compete in Masters and not Seniors? And can he win this championship? Few more matches that are available on stakings now. John Brzezinski versus Dmitry Kechin on October 2nd. I have already uploaded 2 detailed videos about that. One of them is a small interview with Dmitry Kechin. I will link both of them in the description. There is nothing to compare between these two except Chan Shaw lost to Robbie Burnett and Dimitri has defeated Robbie Burnett 3-2. So if we compare that to the John Brzezinski versus Chan Shaw match, well, I know it is very difficult to compare them, but I think it will be a closer match than the Chan Shaw versus John Brzezinski match. Personally, I would not be putting up any money on this. Second match, again John Brzezinski versus Paul Lynn on October 16th. This one is a shutout stakes, just like the Dave Chaffee versus Levan Saginashvili match, which means that John needs to win all 3 rounds to get the stakes money. If you put your money on Paul Lynn, he only needs to win 1 round for you to win the bet. Again, I have made a video on this match as well, so please watch that if you want to know more. And I definitely think that Paul Lynn is capable, is fast enough to take the first round of John Brzezinski. I don't think he's going to win this match, but Paul can take 1 round. But still, I would not put my money on this match. What if the Dmitry Kechin match is a really close one and John Brzezinski is not recovered in 2 weeks after that? So you have to keep this in mind. Next up, we have Bojidar Simeonov from Bulgaria versus Vladislav Krasovskis from Latvia. Both right and left-handed 6 round super match at Neil Pickup's Arm Wars reality check on October 1st and 2nd. There is a long history between these two despite the fact that they are only 23 and 25 years old. Bojidar usually wins on the right arm and Vlad dominates the left arm. A wise bet would be on Bojidar right-handed and Vlad left-handed. Before we talk about the rules for the Devon versus Hafthor fight, let me quickly thank the sponsors of this video. Mars by GHC are kind enough to support your brother and send me a package of this Surge Max Natural Testosterone Booster. The fact that more than 95% of arm wrestlers are males is good enough to prove that this is a testosterone driven sport. And in today's world, we all know that due to lack of sleep, due to stress, due to exposure to blue light, we all have, almost all of us, we all have below optimum levels of testosterone. And that is a thing of big concern. Not everyone needs to or should have to inject themselves with artificial testosterone every day. Mars by GHC has a better option. This Surge Max Natural Testosterone Booster contains Ayurvedic ingredients like Gokshura, Ashwagandha, Shilajit, Shatavari, and many others that are good enough. Their combined effect is good enough to boost your testosterone levels to a higher level, and it is really convenient to take. So no more low levels of testosterone, no more low libido, low energy. Enjoy high levels of energy and libido and solve all your ED problems and low bone density. Bone density is a really big thing in arm wrestling. So it helps with that too. I would request you guys to go over to their website and check their products. Link will be in the description. Thanks again, Mars by GHC. Next up in the news, we have a rules update on Devon Larratt versus Hafthor match on Saturday 18th September. So many people were saying that this is going to be a rigged fight. Either Thor is going to win or it will end in a draw. But Devon had been saying from the beginning that so far he has not heard anything which tells him that they both cannot knock each other out. So Core Sports had to issue an update clarifying the doubts. Number 1. This is not an exhibition fight. The fight is going to be real. 6 rounds of 3 minutes, 12-ounce gloves without headgear. And it is quite funny that they had to mention this. Knockouts are allowed. But the question is, do these guys have knockout power and experience? Maybe in the first couple of rounds when they are still fresh. And finally, 10-point must system. Online tickets are available for sale right now for $10. The interesting thing that I heard from Devon Larratt in this Larry Wheels video is that Devon said that he will start doing mixed martial arts once again. He said that he will never walk away from fighting, whether it is boxing or kickboxing or MMA, and he will do 1 or 2 classes in a week to train for these. I know Devon has said in the past that he will keep arm wrestling till he dies. But is he indicating that he might switch careers if he sees a good offer and a good opportunity? Some type of exhibition MMA fights? I don't know. Tell me your thoughts about this. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it with someone who thinks like you. My name is Pradeep and I thank you so much for watching.